Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy AMS Dude, and today we're back with another video for the fans. Obviously, by the title of the video, you could see that we are going to be reviewing the 1.34 update and taking a look at some of the new features that they have implemented in the game. They being polyphony, obviously, and polyphony had leaked us some cars and some hot fixes they were going to update, which is cool, but they also surprised us with a few other features that we weren't expecting, which is always good. It's always nice to be surprised with an update, so yeah, we're going to get into that right now. The first thing, obviously, you want to talk about on a new update is the cars. If they add new cars, that's going to go to the forefront. Now, the Mazda Unos Roadster, the first car that was added, is something that people have been asking for ages now. I'm surprised they haven't added up to this point, but nevertheless, it's finally here. Also known as the Miata, for those of you who live in North America. And speaking of NA, that is the model of the car that we are going to be looking at. The first generation NA Mazda Miata, Mazda Unos. It is a very, very sought after car amongst car enthusiasts because it is very fun to drive, and I'm excited to see how it stacks up in this game. The second car, the McLaren F1 GTR, the BMW livery UK racing car. Honestly, I drove this car quite a bit in Gran Turismo 6. Beyond that, I don't know too much about the history of the car and its success in real-life racing. However, in Gran Turismo 6, it was a very balanced car and fun to drive. So in this game, I expect no different. I'm not really sure what class it's going to be slotted into, whether it be GR2 or GR3. But whatever it is, I'm definitely excited to see how it stacks up. The third car, the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Now, if you're 18 to 25 years old, you probably had a car in the Holy Trinity from back then, the Ferrari Enzo Porsche Carrera GT, or this car, the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. You probably have one of those hanging up on your wall, a picture. This is a very, very iconic car in the car world, let alone Gran Turismo. It was one of my favorite cars to drive in Gran Turismo 6, especially around the Nürburgring. Obviously, everybody remembers that Gran Turismo 4 driving mission. I think it's going to stack up really well against the other N600 cars. And regardless, it's a relic of the past and supercars, and I'm just excited to see it in the game. All right, the fourth car, the Pagani Huayra, the 2013 version of this car. Now, this was a very, very iconic car in Gran Turismo 6, partly because of the speed. When fully upgraded, this car could achieve speeds of over 309 miles per hour without a slipstream in Gran Turismo 6. In Gran Turismo Sport, I do not think it will return to that former glory. I'm interested to see, especially with the addition of Route X, which was added very recently, how this car will do on that particular track. Obviously, beyond that, it's one of the most beautiful cars ever made. Performance is there too, and it's definitely a car that deserves to come back to this game after being in Gran Turismo 6. And last but not least, we have the Toyota Supra RZ. No, not the 97 model, the 2019 models. The brand new Supra. It's nice to see that Polyphony was the first car to get this production version of the car into a game. I'm very, very excited to drive it. There's a lot of question marks. There's not really much to talk about because it is such a brand new car. All right, so the second thing they added to the game, this was one of the surprises I was talking about earlier in the video. They added a new track to the game. It's available in two different layouts, the Autopolis International Racing Course and the Autopolis International Racing Course Shortcut Course. From what I've seen, the racing course itself, the big version, seems to be quite technical. I haven't driven the course myself. I've seen very brief gameplay of it. Because this update came out last night. But I'm very excited to see, this is a welcome addition to Gran Turismo Sport, seeing as the track count, it's a little bit low, but seeing, being surprised with another new track is absolutely fantastic, and I'm excited to get on the track. So the third thing that they added, and it comes as no surprise, because usually when they add new cars to the game, they also add these new events that were added to the GT League, and they added 6 of them. So there's a lot of new content added to the game. A lot of new races for you to do. Beyond being a new track, Autopolis is also going to be found in the special featured section of the Scapes locations. So not only is it a really good racetrack, but you could also take pictures there, which is awesome. Obviously, this update wasn't the biggest, but it was also a very important one for fixing bugs. And obviously, the new track is a welcome addition. That's the biggest thing for me is, I was getting kind of bored of the tracks that we had. So it's going to be fun to have 2 new layouts to go have fun on this Autopolis venue. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.